Leo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your intuitive love reading for October. Leo, I'm sorry this is very late and I'm sorry, but you are very much last, but certainly not least. Two readings out here for you today. I've also just put your weekly reading up, so you've got 2 for 1, two on the same day. I will try and do yours earlier next time. So it's been a little bit behind schedule this month. It's been a really busy one. But anyway, let's jump in and see what's on the cards. So Leo, whether you are single, in a partnership, or have your eye on someone special, we're just going to see what comes through for you. I'm going to get started with the Journey of Love Oracle from Alana Fairchild. I'll be then drawing you an overarching tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot before getting out the tarot aspects with the Rider-Waite, clarified with the Star Child Tarot, and we'll be finishing up with the Romance Angels. So let's get into it. This one has been coming out so much. Man of the earth and woman of the sky. Well, this is a coming together, and it could be a coming together in soul partnership, divine union. And for me, this kind of explains the perfect polarity of opposites attract. You might be attracted to somebody who's quite different from you, but when you come together, that's what lights the fire. It's that beautiful, equal but opposite yin and yang lovership. And I've got intimacy. So yes, of course, it leads to beautiful intimacy. So, okay, that's looking pretty good so far. Let's get out the overarching tarot card. Some of you may have this in your life already. Some of you may be desiring a partnership where you have those things. Can we please get the overarching tarot energy? The Devil, the card of Capricorn in the Major Arcana. And look, I'm giving a little bit of a giggle here because this can be that feeling of being overtaken by lust or desire. We'll see what the tarot aspects are. I mean, given the oracles that we already have on the table, that's what I'm kind of seeing here. And it can be, just be careful you don't get too swept away in the passion and the chemistry that you ignore the red flags if there are any. So yeah, I mean, there are other meanings to the Devil, obviously, about, being limited or maybe dealing with someone who's manipulative. Not feeling that with those cards, but we will see what comes out here. So let's get into it, Leo, and we'll be pulling the first tarot aspect, which is, the recent past, what's led to the situation. Let's turn over the Page of Pentacles. It was already facing the wrong way. So I'll be giving these a shuffle until the first one falls or flips before choosing the tarot aspects. I have got the 5 of Wands in the recent past situation. I'll include the 4 of Cups with that together. I think they go together. Let's get out the blocks, challenges, or obstacles. Oh, I've got the 7 of Swords. Okay, maybe a red flag there. Let's get the how do they feel about you energy. Okay, well, beautiful Aries energy here, and maybe they want a new beginning with you. Let's go for the advice from Spirit or Tarot. I have the 2 of Pentacles. The outcome energy I have here is the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to have to clarify this to see where it's going, Leo. Clarifying the 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups. I have the Queen of Swords, energy of Libra. Clarifying the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, please. I have got the Knight of Wands. Okay. Clarifying the Fool, I have the 2 of Wands. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, very passionate energy. And clarifying that King of Pentacles, ooh, the Tower. Oh, Leo, I was feeling so good when the oracles came out, and I do feel it is playing into this Devil energy that we have here, right? We've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the Tower, we've got some kind of, uncertain energy here. I'm going to say it as it is, so I just feel that some of you might be dealing with somebody who either isn't the best for them or just might not be all in or too sure. let's jump in and see where it goes. So what's led to this situation? Well, we've got the Five of Wands, Four of Cups, and we've got the Queen of Swords here. So interesting energies. I mean, the Five of Wands is that energy of conflict, and it can be that energy of somebody using their personal power, right, their wand, in unconstructive ways towards you. And it can be manipulation when the Five of Wands are here with the Devil. So you might be dealing with somebody like that. But I'm feeling like there's so much passion and chemistry in this situation. It's like, you know, kind of willing to put up with a bit of this, because there's a payoff, isn't there? You know, there's a payoff for the cost of that in this reading, and that's the intimacy, which I think is quite electric between you guys. Now, the Four of Cups is here, and for me that says the greater emotional needs are not being met in this situation. You know, it's just kind of like there might be apologies if this kind of heats up, or, you know, there could be apologies that are coming in that you're not accepting, or just the fact that it's not really, like, it's not the Knight of Cups cup. It's kind of like a, it's not meeting up to expectations. That's what I'm feeling here. Greater emotional expectations aren't being met, but the chemistry is all there. Now, the Queen of Swords for me is kind of like an awakening maybe to starting to see that big picture of what's going on. So some of you might just have been, you know, recently dating this person. For some of you might be in a relationship with them. But I feel like the Queen of Swords is this kind of coming back to truth and maybe getting real with yourself and seeing the situation for what it is. And maybe there is a communication that needs to be had about the situation. And maybe for some of you that might just be kind of dating this person on the casual, there are some boundaries that need to be put in place, right? The Queen of Swords can be about boundaries as well. So that's what I'm seeing in the recent past. So you might be aware of this energy is what I'm trying to say. Now, the blocks, obstacles, or challenges Spirit or Tarot is saying, this person might not be in your life for a long time. It might be a good time, but it might not be a long time, right? Knight of Wands can be a fleeting energy, somebody who rides in and out quickly, but is very passionate, a passionate lover, very, very chemical, but potentially somebody who might be playing, cheating, stealing, betraying, or just undermining, somebody who wants to have their cake and eat it too, is what I'm feeling here. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. That's what the challenge is, that this person may not really be in it for the long haul, or isn't really offering any commitment, right? There's not very many well, we've got the King of Pentacles at the end, but I think that means something different. There's not really, you know, there's not anything kind of strong and foundational going on in the situation. And if you're okay with that, to explore the chemistry that you have with this person, you know, then that's fine. But Spirit or Tarot is just saying, just be aware of that. Just be aware of that, and don't get too kind of dependent on it, devil energy, because that's when things can come crashing down. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about the situation? Well, Two of Wands and the Fool. Well, I mean, they potentially see this as, you know, like a fancy-free venture. We've got the Fool here. It's kind of fresh, it's exciting, and all of that. But this person has always got the eye out, you know, on those greener pastures. It can be the card of, you know, the grass is greener on the other side. So that's what I see with the Two of Wands. It can be about, you know, weighing up options and kind of investing passion in other areas. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's a good for now. It's like a rebel heart kind of experience. It's like we're here in the moment without too much baggage, and if we just want to enjoy that moment, then fine. But just be sure that you keep your instincts about you, your wits about you, so that you don't sort of end up, you know, getting led off the cliff, is what I'm seeing here. I'm sorry, Leo, if this is your reading, but there's definitely fun to be had in this situation, but I guess it's just not to take it too seriously. So in the advice from Spirit or Tarot, we have a sense of indecision and weighing up options. But the Two of Pentacles can also be feeling unsteady or ungrounded. And I think that is probably how you're really feeling. You know, feeling like you can't quite get both feet in the ground. And I think there's a sense here that maybe there are multiple balls or people in the air here when the Two of Pentacles is in the reading, which makes you feel indecisive because the other person is indecisive as well. But, you know, the Ace of Wands is here, and this is for me to say, you know, this meets your needs on a, you know, sexual, sensual, chemical kind of level. This is what you've been looking for. So, you know, Spirit or Tarot is saying, you know, if you're willing to explore that, then you can do that, but you just might be feeling a little bit on the emotional roller coaster, and you might not be able to get both feet on the ground. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with those energies. Now, Leo, at the end of the reading, the Tower and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Whew, I mean, the King of Pentacles for me, you know, this is a card of trust and commitment. And I've got it with the Tower here. So I think it's kind of feeling like maybe, you know, if we thought that there was commitment and trust here, then that is the illusion here. That is the illusion that we might need to bring down that tower if we really want to pursue that, if we really want that energy. Then maybe it's not in this situation. You know, the Tower kind of says that what we've been building here is potentially just not on that firm foundation, so it doesn't take much to bring it down, because there is a sense of, you know, that it's not quite in alignment. Yes, it's in alignment with your physical needs and attraction and all of that, but we don't have all of the pillars in this situation. We don't have the emotional fulfillment. We don't have the trust. We don't want we don't have the commitment. You know, it's the King of Pentacles that has that energy, but it's kind of like we might need to bring this tower down in order to get to the King of Pentacles. So I'm going to draw one more actually for that combo. Too many. Oh, just dropping them all here. Yeah. Also, as I grab the cards like that, you can see the pile and the Ace of Wands is poking up again. So, yeah, I mean, I can see the energy that's there, the Death card, Scorpio energy. It's all that kind of like sexual energy and the kind of like, you know, it's almost like a little bit edgy, the situation, which makes it really attractive. You know, living on the edge with somebody who's like kind of like exciting and racy. That's what I kind of feel here. But, you know, Spirit or Tarot is really saying that the cycle will end at some point, so just enjoy it. If you're able to enjoy it like this beautiful little like journey of lust, then do that, but just keep that in mind, because the Death is the kind of like the clearing of the slate or the purging. At some point I feel we will need to surrender to the Tower falling so that we can really achieve and get that beautiful, abundant, stable energy that I think ultimately is what you want here, Leo. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's see if the romance angels can shed any more light on the situation. Romance angels for Leo, please. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, well, I feel like that will be that King of Pentacles at the end will be worth waiting for. Once maybe the situation has played out. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, at the end of the day, you deserve those emotional needs to be met, Leo, you know, to that true love. And there will come a time when even a really kind of passionate chemical connection isn't going to cut it anymore. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, so you might need to have some honest communication around the situation with this person to say, hey, look, kind of I've seen the red flags and this is how I feel. You know, just to get some truth and clarity around the situation, and then everybody is on the same page. Okay, Leo, I'm going to end it there, and yeah, I mean, obviously this is not going to be everyone's situation. It's quite specific, Leo, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you a more positive love reading next month around, but it's an important one for those it's meant for. So if you'd like to share, do leave me a comment. I read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here throughout the month. I know we're almost at the end of the month, but in November as well for plenty more readings.